can party all night. It's the best of the best, best friend weekend. We can party all night. It's the best of the best, best friend weekend. We can party all night. Shout out the whole podcast crew. Everybody already know what it do. When you really gotta kill it, ain't nobody gonna feel it. When you really gotta tell them it's my crew. It's best friend weekend. We can party all night. We got Rog Smuve and Lowe's Rumble. Aldo NICE is the uncle.
Today I had a nice little lunch. Usually I don't try to overdo it because shit could get real. And shit got real today. And I had to drop my kids off at the pool. And like most people when I'm tending to my kids, I was surfing IG. And this brings me to my next point. Just because you're getting porked down by a black man, I repeat, just because you're getting porked down by a black man, that does not make you hip, nor urban, and most importantly, it don't make you black, bruh. Like, I don't know who needs to hear this, but I feel like somebody needs to hear this. I'm lying. I know exactly who needs to hear this. And, maybe hopefully this message reaches you. I just don't like culture vultures. And I don't like people who be appropriating cultures and get a little extra tan and think they black now, or mulatto, or Creole. Like, no, you're not that. Stay in your lane and just have fun with your black man. Your black people, but just stay in your lane. You're not us. Please and thank you.
I say, whoa, welcome to the Best Friend Weekend Podcast. It's your man Aldo NICE.
It's your boy Rog Smuve.
Wow, it's your boy Los, aka C.A.P.
Hey man, I don't even know where to begin with this, but I gotta move stuff up and down in the list of things I wanted to talk about in this podcast because I feel like Rumble is just making me laugh right off the jump, right?
Big facts, man.
You don't want to get porked down by a black man and then believe you're black.
I mean, of course, but one thing I definitely can attest to is that you definitely don't want to overdo it at lunch. Because I am definitely one of those guys who take the kids to the Super Bowl very soon after.
Hold up, you take the Browns to the Super Bowl. You don't take the kids to the Super Bowl. You drop the kids at the pool.
That's
right. You take
expensive
the bride to the Super Bowl. And I have no problem with letting people know. Hey, I'll be back.
I was thinking more so, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking I was going to be able to focus on some of my sit down, things that I do. But yeah, this went to a place that I can actually comment. Like I feel very well inclined to talk about this. I want to tell. I'll give you a story. Just so happened, I'm at my place of work and a very attractive black woman walked in and she had a white boyfriend. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of looked at the dude with a little bit more respect because he had a black girlfriend. And I'm not saying I looked at him as he was black, but I just looked at him like he was cooler than just a regular white dude because he had a black girlfriend. I'm just saying.
I say that all the time that it's like you feel like, and it's specifically that scenario. It's not like a black dude walk in with a white girl and you're like, man, I feel a little bit more respect towards her. Cause she with a black dude, like it don't go. It's like not a two-way street. The two-way street is like if you see a little Asian dude or a little Hispanic dude and they got a black girl, you always be like, oh, okay. It's just something different about it because you feel like, you dealing with a black woman too. Not
especially it's like she black. You know what I mean?
Like Dirk Nowitzki, right? Rog, that's your favorite example. Dirk Nowitzki, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
any white basketball player that goes to the gym or that pregame walks in with a plate of food covered in fall paper is way cooler than just a regular
on many occasions
regular white guy.
Yeah, he definitely understands the struggle of leaving the house in peace.
No,
he
man,
definitely understands that struggle.
I'm just going to the game and I get something. I cook. You gonna take this?
Yeah. You gonna take this plate? Hey, can I at least get like a Tupperware? We ain't pull out the Gucci Tupperware. We ain't pull out no. No, you ain't taking my good Tupperware up there and losing it. You gonna put on this paper plate and take this far, and you better not leave in the car.
So I mean, we've talked about this many a times that there's a class, so to speak, of white women that are attractive to black men, and there's a class of white women who I guess we would say aren't. and I can't speak for all black men, but I'm gonna say like, look, I'm still talking. We come up with lexicon, we come up with verbiage and phrases and things we talk about that are known to podcast listeners, and I'm just gonna say the 51 to 80% wokeness scale that we talk about. Like a real woke regular black dude. There would be white women that could be attractive to us, but it would be a white woman, not a white woman who thinks she black.
No,
that's never attractive.
What's
to
the
some cats,
girl name?
Some cats that might be like live, like I want a white girl. Oh, like you said, like the Catch Me Outside, whatever. You know?
Yeah, nah, don't want none of that. I want a white girl with a chest tatted. You know what I'm saying? With Death Before Dishonor tatted on her chest. You know what I mean? I don't want that.
That sounds like personal experience, Los.
I'm just saying, I don't like that. That's not cool with me. You know what I mean? I'm okay. Like I want me a little white girl if I'm gonna go down that lane, I want to be completely in that lane. I don't like driving, over the dotted line.
And you know what's funny? Rightfully so. In my experience, I've actually had white women that also want to be in that same aforementioned lane. Like they don't want the dude that's kind of like me. They want, like they want
a nigga.
They want to go to full. They want to go to distance.
Pussy kind of like me.
No.
They don't want you. They like, nah. I want a black dude, but I want like a real black dude.
Yeah. Nah. They want. I want a nigger. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, nigga.
That's funny. So do you? So what do you do in that case? If you like feeling that chick, do you like play up the fact that, man, I do a podcast with niggas?
No way. I start talking a little bit more gangster. I put on like Young Jeezy, Thug Motivation 101 on the ride home. Like I start singing some Webby, like just to let her know that I got a little bit. Like I know how to do it too. I just don't do it every day.
Hey, I know what you do. You go to the tattoo shop and get a consultation. Like, hey, I'm looking at this tattoo on my face. Just want you to draw it up for me real quick, just see what it look like. He is that. Okay.
So are we saying that that's kind of like word to the wise for white girls who what y'all call them, night riders? Y'all got a whole bunch of clever little names for it.
And by y'all you mean I?
Yeah, I think
Aldo NICE.
No, I mean, what's his name? When I say y'all, I actually meant you and Rumble, because y'all the ones who got the creative nicknames for white girls who talk to black dudes. Like, I never had a name. I think I don't know who I got Night Riders from. One of y'all two, but that's a very funny name. Down with the Brown was yours.
Yeah.
So you was Down with the Brown, and Rumble was Night Riders. So, and Poke down by black men, obviously. Why is Poke? It gotta be Poke because, and I know it's not Poke like P-O-L, like P-O-K-E. It's like P-O-R-K. That's what he's saying, right? Like Poke.
Yeah, it's a piece of pig.
Because it's black. Because you're black, couldn't? Yeah. It wouldn't be like veal down or lambed down.
It could be veal down. You could be, I wouldn't mind vealing down something.
Beef down. No, but I'm saying, because you black, it's down
last night.
It's Poke. You're black, couldn't? Boudin, Poke. It's all in,
So it's just got to be some form of bacon. I bacon that thing down.
Yeah, you get where I'm going with it?
Okay. Right. Okay.
Whatever's not healthy for you.
Whatever's poke chop. I gave that thing that poke chop.
I threw that loin on that thing last night. I laid loin.
Yeah, that thing, that back fat, boy.
Got all that thing. Thing ate that Boston butt. Okay, look. So I'm stupid.
Whoa.
Whoa, relax. Relax.
Relax.
Whoa, okay, stop. Man, yeah, the whole town's laughing at you. Anyway, so
Teddy P.
I'm addicted to that Teddy P documentary, man. Y'all gotta watch that. It's on, I think, Showtime, man. When that man got in his wreck and it like ruined his life, y'all should know about this. The Teddy Pendergrass that he was in a wheelchair for a long time. He was with a big tranny, and that man didn't, like, everybody on the scene went out of their way to say, I didn't know that thing was a transvestite. Like, he just picked her up that night and was rolling with her. Like, everybody was like, the thing was bad. Like, the EMTs, his homeboy, like, people who didn't even know him was like, thing was bad. So, I know that's an aside.
What year was that?
This was 1982.
Do you know how cold that transvestite had to be to not be recognized in 1982 as a transvestite?
Facts.
They ain't have big weaves and nothing back then. You had to be, like, you had to put in that work.
I'm thinking that thing was just born like supposed to be a woman and just so happened to have a dick. Gotta be.
Want to do with high cheekbones.
All feminine features.
The light eyes. Yeah, the light eyes. Cool little chin.
Some ass. It was born with some ass.
You know what I'm saying? Little hips. Because back then it was hips.
All right. Stop. We'll come back to that later. But just a word to the wise to, let's just say white women trying to get them a black man. You got, if you might not want to listen to that Young Jeezy, you might want to put on that Miley Cyrus or that, whatever they listen. I'm Raj, give me three groups that they listen to.
No, I'm gonna actually disagree with you right here because I don't think that there's anything sexier. Okay, I do think that there's things sexier, but this is very sexy to me. When I see a white girl that's white, that's not the Knight Rider, you know what I'm saying? Like not that one. That's regular white, but that knows like a full Gucci Mane song. Oh. I've seen it before, and I got a kick out of it. I liked it.
I preferred if they just like Drake. Like, just know Drake. You don't need to know all of the intricacies. Because I don't need you to know, like, NBA Youngboy songs. It's too much.
Maybe not NBA Youngboy. I don't listen to NBA Youngboy. I'm going, like, like that kind of mid-2000s or late 2000s kind of rap. I guess I don't really want to know that Young Jeezy Thug Motivation 101. That would be crazy. But a little Gucci, if she know Lemonade or something like that, Gucci, like I'm cool, like just something like that. You don't have to be the number 12 on the CD that nobody else know.
I got you.
So can she say nigga while y'all riding? Like, can she be screaming nigga in your car?
There you go.
Nah, they usually, most of the time, if you roll with a lot of white people, they usually mumble over that word. Like they just
oh, say nigga in their throat.
So what do they do?
I mean, they say it.
So what do they do when Trinidad James comes on and it's like gold all in my mouth? Do they go
nigga?
I don't know. That's a good experiment to do. That's something that's coming soon. Watch out, CNH. I hope CNH listen to this one because we're gonna get him off guard.
We're gonna put it on.
We're gonna do it. You're going to be waiting for it.
Yeah, man. Well, shit. Just know it's coming for you. This podcast brought to you by CNH, man. I would have hopped into it, man. But look, me and Roger was talking about this earlier this week and might as well. There was a story, and it was a Los Angeles Charger. That sounds crazy to say. San Diego Charger. Los Angeles Charger, Jahleel Addae. I don't know how to pronounce that. Obviously African.
It's Addae.
I don't think is it Addae?
Addae.
It's not spelled like Joseph Addae, but I mean, obviously
Yeah, it's spelled exactly like Joseph Addae.
No, it's Addae is what I saw, but I could be wrong.
Oh, that's Addae.
Addae, Adidas. And his fiancée, whose name is Ojuboshe Onwele. Oh, no, I'm lying. His fiancée's name is Lindsay Nelson. And they're under fire for posting a video on Instagram where they toasted with a bunch of friends to having light-skinned children. Specifically, they said cheers to more light-skinned babies, and everybody was, kind of up in arms as social media tends to be. And they had like a whole bunch of posts. Like I saw one that said, "It behooves me that cottonmouth, insecure, threatened Caucasian women act as if they found the holy grail in their black man that black women would never want to be with anyway." Wow.
Damn.
To the wife of Jahleel Addae, you can have him. Matter of fact, take every last carbon copy of him with you out the door. And it says signed black women. But it doesn't say signed ED black women. It says signed SIGN black women. So she takes a major L for that. Yeah. She's on Twitter. It's @_Black Ada. Yeah, underscore. Underscore.
The word.
I don't have a problem with you having a white wife if that's who you love. But when you allow that white wife to disgrace you, your mother, your sisters, and future daughters, then you, sir, have forgotten whose shoulders you stand on and where you're from. Get out. You're sad. Please give the very black, self-hating Jahleel Addae and his 5.5. Ooh, they called her a 5.5. Typical plastic surgery, male oozing cottonmouth fiance Lindsay Nelson and her friends the Remy Ma DOTD on Monday for their Donkey of the Day for their idiotic light-skinned baby comments. You think having light-skinned kids and them having white mamas is going to spare them from the hate of whites and other ignorant people? You, sir, are sadly mistaken. They still Negroes, sir. So I just went through a whole bunch of little things, and all of those are, you can see them on the Griot. A bunch of comments about Jahleel, Addae, and his light-skinned babies. I think they went left on that man. That was a little much, right?
Hey,
Too much.
Say he ain't like black people.
I think the ugly or actually attractive truth of it is that they are gonna have light-skinned babies. Like, why? Like, I feel like that's some hater shit to me. Like, they're gonna have light-skinned babies, so they're just cheering to what they're gonna have. I don't think he's saying cheering to not having these nigga children. Like, I don't think that's what they're saying.
Cheers to non-nigga children. Damn.
Yeah, like, cheers to, if they would have said cheers to not having these dark-ass babies with the cuckabugs, then that would have been...
Tall babies.
You know, cheers to not having Kevin Durant. Then I would have understood. I would have understood her frustration, but that man fell in love with a white woman, and they're gonna have light-skinned babies inevitably. So, man, to me, there's nothing to see here.
I mean, who's to say his mom and them not light-skinned, though? We don't know that.
That's, Los, I love it.
We don't know if his mom and light-skinned. You know, I mean, if that man would have had light-skinned, let that man have light-skinned kids, bro. I mean, that probably was one of his little checklists. You know, that boy probably can't comb hair, and all he want to do is see it bounce in the ponytail if he have a little girl. I mean, hey. That boy ain't got time to be trying to learn natural hairstyles and stuff.
Raj and I was talking about that earlier this week about how, like, it's kind of a back and forth thing we were having about how light-skinned babies, some people aspire to have mixed babies and light-skinned babies, like, and they kind of make that out to be like a standard of that's live. I got
all this beauty.
Yeah, like I got a little baby with some green eyes, or I got a little baby with some good hair, and like that make like, but I hate to use babies as examples, but because when we were having this conversation before, Raj, we weren't using babies as an example, but I'm gonna say one is just it's the same family we were talking about. Riley Curry's not an attractive little child to me, couldn't like, I mean, sorry.
Riley Curry is also not like white.
But she a mixed baby though. I don't know.
I don't know. That's not Jahleel and Lindsay.
You're right. You're right.
Steph and whatever his wife's name is,
You're right.
Aisha.
You're right. Mm-hmm. So it's not like a big, some just big black like Robert Griffin and his white wife and their child cutting. It's not the same thing as that.
No, I mean Steph Curry. Like we're talking about, I mean a lot of it has to do with hair and skin color. Steph Curry got the skin color, but not the hair.
But this was the debate that we had the other day. Steph Curry doesn't have the skin color. Dell Curry has the skin color. I think that when you get to a certain level of light skin, you're too light skinned, and you're not the perfect skin color no more. Like it's not like no one. I don't think people aspire to be Steph Curry. I think people aspire to be like the dude off The Last Dragon. I feel like that's the skin color people really want to be. Like,
so nobody wants to. Everybody. What about Blake Griffin?
Nobody wants to be Blake Griffin.
Nobody wants to be Blake Griffin.
Nobody wants to be Klay Thompson.
He looks weird. Blake Griffin. No, he looked weird, man.
I think anybody that's like super duper light skin like that, but got like regular black people hair, African hair, look like that's not what you was going for. If you was going for that look, like if that's what okay, I got my white wife and that's what I'm going for. Okay, yeah, it's fire to have one of them type of children. I definitely don't want them with that Blake Griffin, Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Look,
I think the whole thing with that is when you have kids like that, it take them so long to start looking halfway decent. They come out as really funny looking babies for a long time.
So let me throw y'all another one. Like Devin Booker. Is that like I think he too like he got like the nice hair, I guess. But I don't think he like what people aspire. He like Drake. Like I don't think people aspire like, that's the perfect black man. I don't think people look at that.
That might be the cutoff, right? Right around that area might be around. It just depends on what you were looking for. I think Booker might be around the cutoff area. He might be towing the line. I'm
kind of thinking Derrick Rose, but he got them bumps on his face.
He dirty. He red though.
Yeah,
he red. Derrick
Rose regular black. He just got two black light-skinned mom and dad, or maybe not even.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not even. Just one of them was related to somebody that's light-skinned. That could be at work.
Okay, I think I know who it is. Trae Young. Is Trae Young like the level they going? We like the skin color of complex. I mean, I wrote down some names. I wrote down Beyonce.
He looks funny.
I wrote down Al B. Shore. I wrote down G Money from New Jack City. Like
that might be it right there. That might be it. G Money.
I think the dude, the look I'm going for is the dude that was in jail.
Oh, the Jeremy, the green-eyed Jeremy something dude.
That's what I'm looking for. Or this podcast is brought to you by X Tyrant. I'm going for X Tyrant.
Well, X Tyrant light skinned than them. I mean, darker than the dude who was in jail. I think.
I'm going for X Tyrant. That's what I would.
Los, you met X Tyrant at Prospect Park that day.
I did.
Yeah, that's my little cousin. The one we was.
Oh yeah. I don't remember though. Well, I think jail daddy. If he didn't have green eyes, wouldn't nobody holler at jail daddy. He got green eyes and high cheekbones. Saves him.
I mean,
it saves him. And he got tattoos and stuff. It saves him.
So we was talking about how like them boys who like the real light skin that their daddies like is liver than them and got better women like Del Curry, like Steph Curry, mama looked better than his wife.
Big facts.
Like, Lonzo Ball mama probably looked better than his old lady when she was like when she was young. Yeah. Even though she's just a white. I mean, I don't know. Like, I think she was a nice looking white lady, right? If I'm not mistaken, right?
Man. She was tall. Yeah, she was. She was straight. That little picture they show back in the day when
it's tough to tell because she looked like she was like older because of that the stroking because her whiteness. Yeah. Because black don't crack and white definitely
black
cracks.
Don't crack at all. Cracks. So you're saying what about people want that big baller? They might want that big baller yellow. They want that big baller light skin.
I don't know.
That boy light skin.
I don't see people just out here looking for Lonzo and LaMelo Ball. Them. I think they
not them. I'm talking about LeVar. They want the big ball.
Well, I think LeVar is right in that. LeVar is in that level of what we saying.
He right there.
Yeah. I mean, but none of the people that we saying that's in that level, like you said, the X-Tyrant, you said the Jeremy dude in jail, Roger. I don't think none of them are like, quote unquote, the mixed babies.
No.
Shout out to light-skinned babies. I don't think that they... But then again, light skin is relative. Because like we talked about yesterday, in Houston, people think that like we light-skinned for some odd reason. Which...
No, you, not we. You. I'm African purple. I'm blue.
You the lightest person on this podcast.
Exactly.
Al?
We ain't at back home. They got levels. It's like they got yellow, they got bright,
yeah,
they got light skin. I was always referred to as dark, boy, dark. He dark skinned. He nice. He dark because we didn't have no real black people. Shout out! This podcast is brought to you by Tron Booty. It was like one black person.
Tron Booty.
Cause that man name was Tron Booty. Could stop it. The man name still is Tron Chico Booty. Man, shout out. So that brings me to my next point. Another thing that came online that we saw this week, and I forwarded it to y'all guys. It was that picture of Sammy Watkins and his wife. And if y'all haven't seen it, go out Google that. It's Sammy Watkins family or Sammy Watkins and wife, and it has Sammy Watkins, his wife, and two little girls. And Sammy Watkins is, if you don't know, he played for the Rams this season. Darker skinned guy, went to Clemson, football player, right? And
he actually played for the Bills.
Yeah, he used to. Cool. Yeah, right. And his wife is about the same complexion as him.
Chiefs.
He did play for the Bills too, though. But
yeah, he played for the Chiefs this year.
Oh snap! He did. He played for the Rams last year, huh? So either way, his wife is like about his same skin complexion, and everybody was posting online black love. Boy, this beautiful black love, hearts, kissy face, black love. My question is, would people have been as, and I'm asking this to you, Los, would people have been as enamored with that picture if she was light skinned?
Nah. What level? What level? Like she come Aisha Curry and
Aisha Curry.
No, they'd have been like, oh, you dog brother, you supposed to stick with your own kind. It wouldn't have been that bad. They still would have been like, oh, that's cute, black love, whatever. But it wouldn't have been, because the actual thing about it is that most of those dudes do go give the white girl, you know, the popular guys anyway, that was making the big money. They go get the little light skinned chick or the white girl. So it's a big thing when a dude like that making that kind of cheese stick with him a dark skinned, nice, rich chocolate sister. You know what I mean? With the fresh lace front.
I mean, people talk about like Dwayne Wade, you know, sans the fact that he left his wife for Gabrielle Union. I mean, she is a celebrity, so it's not like that really counts. But you know, LeBron and C.P. and all of them, they all got black wives, so it's kind of like that black love factor. Obama, Jay-Z, and Beyonce, like people like that. But I think it takes it up a different level when it's like same color black.
That's what I wanted to ask you. So if it was Sammy Watkins and Beyonce, is that light skin enough to where people wouldn't like it? Los?
I don't think people would like it. I think people would be like, look at Beyonce with that big fine black man.
Chocolate boy. Yeah. Big,
I think people give so much props. Like a woman told me that like this weekend, it was my dad's retirement party. And she said, like, you can't tell that's Alan's son? That's what she told like to another lady. She was like, he's something like, if he was more dark skinned, he'd be handsome like his daddy. But he handsome, yeah. But if he's more dark skinned, he'd be handsome like his daddy.
He'd be right. That boy need to stay in the oven a little bit longer.
Like, damn.
That boy need to cook a little bit longer.
Like, really? I'm taking an L because oh shit.
Yeah, that's where it's at in the world, bro. I had somebody tell me I ain't dark enough. I was like, man, you cook your pork chops on 450.
You gotta have everything else going for you if you're super dark though. You gotta have them dark jeans that got you like you don't want to be Biggie Small.
I think the most important thing is if you're gonna be that dark, you gotta have smooth skin and you gotta have extremely white teeth and white eyes.
There you go.
Like
Ashy Black. Ashy Black is never live.
Nah.
Creamy Black is always in.
Big. You gotta shea butter that there, bro.
Yeah, you don't want to be Michael Blackson out here in these streets.
I learned about
that.
Coconut oil.
I don't know if we reverse color struck by this whole story, but it is.
I think we did.
I don't know, but it's a thing. But it's facts though. It's some interesting things for people to go check out. Let me tell y'all some things that burned my Boudin this week, man. Passengers on car rides, man. Listen. It's a love-hate relationship because you love to have somebody in the car with you to have that convo. But I don't like when somebody's sitting in the passenger seat and they like stop to get some food and then they eat good. Like dip in the sauce. Put a little palette on their lap with like open up the paper, put the sandwich there maybe with the fries, dip in their fries. Carrying on with their headphones on, watching a movie on Netflix, and you just driving. And the people in the back seat like, oh boy, y'all stupid eating.
Sleep. They're gonna sleep on you. Yeah.
Passengers burn my Boudin, man. That's all. What are y'all thoughts on passengers, man?
It depends on what type of passenger. Don't be I need you to be the passenger that aids the driver. Right? So if you're going to have sauce and everything, set mine up where I can have my sauce somewhere where I can drive and dip to.
I think that's
real.
We
both eat dry.
Yeah.
We both going to eat dry fries and dry nuts.
Los,
you don't set yourself.
I don't actually think that if me and you, it was in the car together, you would set my food up for me. Look, cuz I got your ketchup open for you. You want me to dip you a couple of fries? Like, I don't think that you would do that for me.
I'm not going to dip. No, I'm not going to dip your fry, but I'll place them where you'll be able to dip. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real passenger.
But what I have to ask...
A real passenger?
I'm a real passenger out here.
What I have to ask... Help you out. Or would you just do that?
No, I'd be like, say, bro, you dipping?
So we dipping?
We dipping? All right, then. I got you. I'm going to put this right... I'll be like, I'm going to get you right here. What you want?
Hit this wet wipe before you touch the steering wheel.
Yeah. I'm not going to sanitize your hands. I'm your hands. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to set you up and, make sure you're good, bro. I ain't gonna leave you out there. If I'm eating good, I'm gonna make sure that you gotta take care of the driver, bro. You gotta keep us safe.
I think that's just.
So I ain't gonna have you mad.
I think the motto of the story. The motto of the story is if you got passengers in that you don't like that, then you don't shop. You don't stop at places like Popeyes, Cane's. I'm sure y'all can name some Chick-fil-A to get nuggets.
Nothing with dipping.
Yeah, anything that could potentially come with a dip, you don't stop there. So like, I need to have a choice. So Chick-fil-A is acceptable because I could get a sandwich, and I've driven many a times with a Chick-fil-A sandwich in my hand, and you can get all the nuggets you want. That's cool. But if we go somewhere like Popeyes, where it's like, oh, she want red beans and rice, or I want red beans and rice, of course. That's not fair.
Why wouldn't I want red beans and rice?
They should eliminate like 5 of the sides and just go like red beans and rice, fries, and something else. Maybe.
I know people who get all this stuff.
Subway is a good place to go. You know what I'm saying? You gotta avoid the mega hats and bleach. You know, once you get past those things, you're straight.
They said that bleach was in a Tabasco bottle, man.
Come on, man.
We're gonna talk about Jussie today again, man.
Do you know how hard it is to pour bleach in the Tabasco? Like,
hey, they had a mini funnel. So another thing that burned my Boudin is, listen, y'all know I got a new car, and I told y'all this. I was washing my car that day. I don't know if I said it on air or not. That I drove my car in the garage because it started raining, and I finished washing it in the garage. So I was washing the car in the house.
So, water everywhere,
right? So I brought my car to a place to get it clean. Man, listen, what burns my Boudin is people with aspirations in life washing my car. Cause I need dope fiends washing my car. I need people who like career is washing car so they could get a little money for their next little hit. Like, because if you got other things in mind, like going to college or like your life or saving the world, because your mind in the wrong place. You're gonna leave some dirt under my undercarriage. Listen, that burned my Boudin.
You have to like, this really has to be what you do for real, and you only know it's real if you wiping your windows with newspaper. And the only boys because they don't leave no streets. But if you working here trying to save up for a concert or something, like, I definitely don't want you washing my car if I'm trying to get out here and shine. No way.
I think it's even better if you have a rock to offer, you know, to the dope fiend, because you can just cut out the middleman, you know, like, and get you a couple of rocks, get that dude to wash your car.
And then fuck around, get your dick sucked, and get your car. Do some strange shit. You want that rocks?
I'll give you 2 rocks.
You wanted one, or you just want?
Yeah, I'll give you 2 rocks if ... and it's pretty much guaranteed to work. Whatever you want.
And the man will say, "Oh, you want just the outside, or the inside and the outside, or the inside and the outside and that dome?"
Yeah. Oh, you want the special, huh?
Coffee, tea, hay.
The this and that.
You want the Biffy?
Man. Oh, shit. The last thing that burned my Boudin this week, I just kept it at 3, is, man, there's a new phenomenon. It's not really new. It's one of those things that I've seen in different cities. I've seen different people doing it. Now it's kind of spreading to different cities. It's a decent idea. And it's called a sneaker ball. I don't know if you guys are familiar with sneaker balls, where people get dressed up like a Zulu ball or like a ball, but then they got like tuxedos on, but everybody wears sneakers. So I saw somebody in like one of my homegirls in Chicago was like, they were been having sneaker balls for some years. Then I saw some Houston people doing it about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. And now I saw New Orleans people doing it now. So there was a sneaker ball last weekend. And they were posting pictures from the sneaker ball. And I was like, wow, your kicks are garbage. So that burns my Boudin. Garbage kicks at sneaker balls, dog. If you go on a sneaker ball, like,
you got to pull out something nasty, dog.
Lowe's. No, you got. I'm gonna ask Raj first. Raj, go ahead. Tell me what you gotta wear.
No, but for regular people like me and you, this podcast brought to you by Cody Ray. Cody Ray would probably kill all the sneaker balls. For regular people like us, I could probably only kill 1, maybe 2 sneaker balls. And then after that, I'm gonna be wearing the same shoes that I would have done 1 or 2, because I'm not gonna be caught looking like a clown at a sneaker ball.
No.
In fact,
Raj, I would think that if a sneaker ball is like once a year, I would think you would get a new pair, like something fire that you like. I ain't gonna wear that. Yeah. I ain't gonna wear them to the sneaker ball, or I might only wear them once or twice until the sneaker ball.
So the level of knowledge that I have about sneakers is that those shoes are either gonna be too expensive or unattainable. The ones that I would want to wear year over year.
Raj, you missing my point. They had on like some freaking like some Air Max 2014
threes. Yeah.
You know, not like Air Max 1s, not like 95 Max, not like 97s.
Yeah.
Like some Air Max that came out last year and they cost $89 somewhere. Or like I don't know, like, man, okay, you could wear some exotic Vans. You could wear some exotic Chucks.
I'm not going unless I have something that nobody else is gonna have on, most likely.
Well, I just knocked off some ones. So I got some ones. I got them what are they called? They Tiffany green, those joints.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I knocked them off for like it would be something like the Rookie of the Year ones I bought last year. Like I would wear something like that, some Jordan ones.
Some of them pat them old Bo Jacksons or something, the white and orange ones or something that nobody got.
It's gonna be some kicks that people gonna be like, wow, look them kicks.
Oh, okay. I see you.
Raj, it don't have to. To me, it don't have to be like off whites with like the $500-$600 shoes. How do you pronounce those? Do you really think? No. If your competition is wearing freaking 2014 Air Max, the people who burn in my Boudin, you gonna win with most things, even in your closet right now.
But how many people actually have those on? So like, I don't want to just be with the middle crowd. I want to be.
Everybody in the picture had that kind of shit on.
So was everybody in the picture the only people at the party?
Absolutely not. You're right. You got a point there. But
because if
I'm
let's
in
say
the top 15% of the shoes at the party, I'm cool.
What I'm saying is if everybody at the party, everybody at the party is there, and then a select few go to take a picture, and they like, Smuve, come take the picture with us. And I look down and they got garbageness on, and I look down and I got off whites on. I'm not taking a picture with y'all. There's no way I'm gonna take a picture with y'all so them boys can say, yeah, well those are fake, obviously, because he's taking a picture with people with Air Max 2001s on. I'm not doing it.
Oh, you better me, I'm taking that picture. I'm shitting on everybody. If I got a pair of whites on and y'all got some poo daddies on, I'm definitely in that picture with my pants leg pulled up.
No, because what you're doing to yourself is you like, I think that at every event or in every social class and everything, there's a group of whole clowns. You're associating yourself with the whole clown.
Associated with the whole clown?
With whole clownness.
Yeah. And then meanwhile, the fire people, like the people that's like on, might be at the same time taking a picture, and you don't get to show your shoes. Like, I got these. I got the Off-Whites. He got the Yeezys. He got, all of these shoes, and you just missed out because you wanted to take a picture with the whole clowns. Like, nah.
Trying to shit on some people.
That's not right.
They were looking for you, too. Hey, where that boy go with the Off-Whites on?
Yeah, I mean, I get y'all point, but you know what's funny? I feel like sneaker balls were invented in New Iberia as when hood niggas got married, and they might do this in Shreveport too. They probably do this in Shreveport too. It might be a Louisiana
Definitely
thing.
know they do that in Shreveport.
When people get married and they wearing the regular little tuxedo that they got from Al's Formals, and
definitely.
And then right after the wedding is the reception, and all of the groomsmen come back with them patent leather J's on, because it's always the patent leather J's.
All white Air Force Ones.
All white Air Force Ones is another one, and that was the original sneaker ball. I feel that way.
But I saw it a while ago. I think somebody in the NBA was doing that. Tux and tennis, something like that. I don't know who it was, but I think they had like a little charity event in the NBA where they were wearing tux and tennis shoes like that.
I think that's pretty cool. I think it's a cool event. I think it's a cool event, for because it's for cool people. I feel like people that invest in their. You could tell a lot about a man by the shoes that he wears, right? I feel like we'd all agree on that. So you'd be with a lot of people that are like-minded. You'd be with a lot of people that are just like you. If you go to one of those, you might meet some people that are way more advanced in the shoe game than you are, but still in all, they give a care. So, I feel like it'd be a fun place to go.
So why would the whole clowns even show up, though?
Because of course, come on.
You can't have a party without whole clowns, man.
They coming.
Can't just be a bunch of cool people in a party. Come on now.
They coming. They at every event. They at every mission. They got a whole clown.
And they first.
Everywhere they got
get in before.
What's that? Every mission they got a whole clown.
At any event, there's a whole clown. Or a group of whole clowns.
Come on now.
Facebook got a group of whole clowns.
Yeah.
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 Shout out.
You're right. You're not wrong when you're right.
You're not wrong when you're right.
There's some whole clowns everywhere.
There's whole clowns at church. At work, at church, everywhere.
Speaking of whole clowns, I'm just gonna say this and keep it going. The Chicago PD said that if they find out Jussie Smollett is lying, they could prosecute him because they not necessarily believing his story. But he came out today and like they say he gave his phone over this week to the police, but he had like heavily redacted information, like he deleted a whole bunch of stuff and everything.
Oh, no.
Cutting. Now I feel like that don't necessarily mean he trying to hide like stuff about the incident. He might just be having like. Oh man, I'm gonna stop. It's too easy. I'm not even gonna do it.
Can I do it? Look, listen. I know that he doesn't want TMZ to get a hold to any of those things in his phone. That's what he did because TMZ worked with TMZ is actually the real Illuminati. Yeah. So he didn't want TMZ to have his whole phone. You know, that's whatever he might have in there. You know what I mean? He didn't want TMZ to get a hold of it because it definitely would have been he would have broke the internet.
Look at you, Los. That's growth. We're just gonna leave it there, man.
You see me?
I see you, man. You didn't even say nothing.
It was hard. Hey, it was hard, Paul. It was hard too.
Now you see.
Yeah, working on myself, bro.
Another thing that the internet has been going ablaze about this week is the Gucci boycott. So we posted something about it last week. I've been doing a lot. I've been doing a lot better with the Best Friend Weekend inspired memes. I've been having a good meme week this week. So go check us out. Go check out the Instagram. But so in the Gucci boycott, they had dropped that BlackFace shirt. It was like a balaclava jumper, and it covered the lower half of the face, but featured a red cutout around the mouth that looked like some lips. It looked like a big black face, basically. Yeah. And we posted up. It was like an $860 shirt, and we posted about it. And then like T.I., Soulja Boy, Waka Flocka, a bunch of people went out and was like boycott Gucci. Everybody like boycott Gucci. So I got questions about that. I got a lot of questions. So let's start here. Do you think that they just trying to like boycott Gucci because it'll give more business to like black businesses? Because that's what a lot of them were saying. Like man, support black upscale businesses and not Gucci. And it kind of felt like to me some of them had agendas for you to go buy a coup or some shit.
Vocal.
Vocal. Cutting. Go buy a School of Hard Knocks. Shit. Cutting.
FUBU.
Exactly.
They're coming back out.
Exactly.
I don't think that has anything to do with that. I mean, of course, if I had my own, I mean, yeah, okay, all right, let's boycott.
Buy that Best Friend Weekend.
All buy Best Friend Weekend stuff, right?
Yeah.
How does shirt go? What the new shirt's gonna say, Al? Let them know, right quick.
Oh, the shirt gonna say, we working on it right now. I actually did the design. I never sent it to you. It's gonna say, we got Rog Smuve, Los, Rumble, Aldo NICE. It's the uncle.
Buy you one of them designer shirts instead of that racist Gucci stuff. But I will say that I kind of hold.
And when you hold up, and when you read that shirt, it needs to read like, "We got Rog Smuve and Los, Rumble, Aldo NICE. It's the uncle.
It's the uncle."
Shout out to this podcast brought to you by Uncle Trent.
This podcast always
go ahead, Rob.
Shout out to the whole podcast crew. It should be on the back.
So yes, how I feel about it. I just hold like artists, like people that are like real artsy designers and stuff like that. Maybe to like a little bit of a different standard when it comes to this kind of stuff. I think that there was some awareness of what whoever was designing it made it out to look like, but I still think that people like that just find art and everything. So like I feel like this person that designed this that works for Gucci is probably like, damn, I wasn't even trying to be racist. I was just like, I just saw some shit that inspired me to make this thing, and it was just so happened to be racist, but I went with it because that's what I do. I take chances on art like that. That's what I feel like. I'm not boycotting Gucci, but I don't have enough money to buy Gucci anyway. So yeah. To be honest, if you have Gucci, anybody out there got Gucci and y'all boycotting, send it over my way. I'll rock it 100%.
They say Shannon got Gucci.
That's Shannon. I don't want Gucci. I want Gucci. I don't want Shannon.
Hey, my thing is you can't really boycott Gucci. Like, say you only got like a shirt, like one shirt. You Oh, you got like one little pair of sandals like that was on sale or whatever that you caught, for like $49 out from.
Hold up, didn't Rumble or Tim have a Gucci shirt like recently? They just bought a whole bunch of money.
Yeah, and it was too small. Yeah. So I mean, if you only got like one item from Gucci, you really don't have to boycott. It's
Rumble
okay.
Rumble can't wear that Gucci shirt no more, man. Rumble, if we see you with that Gucci shirt on,
Hey, Rumble, I ain't tripping. That's your one Gucci shirt, but rock that thing. You pay too much money not to rock that shit. I just feel like if you got like a little belt, you know what I'm saying, you got to kind of knock off that. I think you have to have real Gucci number one to be able to boycott. If you got a bunch of fake Gucci, you okay? Just rock that. We know it's fake. It's alright, bro. And then I just feel like too, even if you make that and you wasn't trying to be racist, somebody in the room have to tell you that, hey, bro, this ain't okay. You know what I'm saying? It's just got to be somebody in that room to say, bro, this not gonna rock. Like, hey, I see you, but no, we can't put this out. Or somebody in the room like, hey, it is racist as hell, but hey, them niggas ain't gonna stop buying our shit anyway. So fuck it, throw it up.
I think the elephant in the room is that who would actually wear that shirt? Like I never seen nobody, even if it didn't have the lips on it, who would wear that?
Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Yeah,
I don't think Kim Kardashian.
No.
Kim Kardashian likes to show off her face.
It's a few women.
It's like if it's cold outside, they pull that up over their face so they're not like the bottom of their ears and shit. I get the style of shirt. It's like a turtleneck.
Yeah, because you can roll it down to a turtleneck.
Yeah, I get the style of shirt, but why would you put if they didn't put the red lips on it, they'd be fine.
It's okay without the red lips. Yeah.
So
what if they'd have put like purple lips?
Then all the dope fiends would have boycotted it. I mean, the weed smokers, the dark ass weed smokers would have boycotted it.
Nicki Minaj would have been. No, what's Gucci Mane later name? The color lipsticks.
Oh shit, I don't even know, but I know who you're talking about. The one he proposed to, like, here, take this ring. So I thought two of the same things y'all thought. One was as easy to boycott shit we never get anyway, so the boycott is fine in my book. But it's like it's the most trivial boycott. It's like us saying, I'm gonna boycott being on private jets. Like, fuck that. I'm boycotting smashing Beyonce, cutting like you wasn't doing that anyway. So it's like it's easy to boycott stuff you're not gonna do. But the other thing was, and this was an interesting take that I heard. I just heard one person float this out, and it was in the comments under 50 Cent stuff. And I'm gonna get to 50 Cent in a second because he's been doing some interesting stuff with this boycott. Under one of 50 Cent's pictures, somebody wrote, "So we just gonna pretend that this image that them making this sweater was an accident." And I was like, could it be like, how Tommy Hilfiger didn't want black people wearing this shit? Mm-hmm. Could it be Gucci like, we don't want, this ain't for y'all, man. So we're going to put this out, then we're going to come walk it back, but we know y'all going to boycott us, but that's fine because we don't really want y'all black asses. I don't know.
We try to count all ones and all the damn cash and stuff.
In the Atlanta,
shit get on our damn nerve.
After the Super Bowl, all them strippers
it's
went
like,
there
fuck
with the
this.
ones.
Hey, throw it. Hey, look here. Go with it. put it out now. I'm tired of counting ones every time.
I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but I mean, I don't know. It could be something to that.
It might be it.
I mean, I don't think. Of course, I disagree. I'm sure I imagine that I disagree with that.
Yeah, I mean, not that I agree with it, but I'm like, there could be something to it. You never know, cuz. You never know how deep these things go, man.
You never know, shawty.
How long will this boycott last?
I don't think it's going to even gain any traction.
It's big, though, right now.
Nah.
Tommy Hilfiger still exists. Like, Tommy Hilfiger still exists. I rarely see people wearing Tommy Hilfiger. Like, rarely. So it still exists. I think Gucci's going to exist forever, regardless of the boycott. Like, it'll be around.
Hey,
when Gucci starts to go on sale, I hope it goes on sale. I hope that they fail and it goes on clearance and it ends up in Dillard's, in the hood section. I'll buy it.
I just hope Goodfellas never do no shit or George, cause then I'm gonna be out of luck, man.
You gonna be out there? I feel like
George,
Gucci,
not George.
I'm on that George now.
You're not on that George.
I'm on that George too.
No way.
Just relax.
You're stupid. That little boycott ain't gonna last past the cause it's All-Star Weekend coming up.
Yeah.
Gucci store will be full. The Gucci store gonna be full
in North Carolina.
Shut down with a line. Yeah, it's gonna be a line outside of Charleston. Whatever mall they got, it's gonna be a line outside the Gucci store. So yeah.
So the thing that we just kind of I was dancing around is that 50 Cent and Floyd back in beefing, whatever. Because, Floyd, they be calling, he be calling him Champ. He like, 50 be calling him Champ. He like, look, Champ out there, and he been getting at him since Saturday when he came out looking like Mary J. Blige with his little jockey outfit. But then Floyd was in front of a Gucci store, and people at TMZ was asking him, hey, bro, you still supporting them because of the boycott? And he was like, man, I ain't involved with that shit. Shit ain't my business. I'm out here.
Come on.
I'm going in there, man. I don't care about that. I'm Floyd Mayweather, man, blah, blah, blah. And then 50 responded by, like, burning all of his Gucci stuff. Like, he had a huge stack of Gucci stuff, and he brought it into, like, and he was burning it. And he was like, man, yeah, I'm not fucking with Gucci no more. And he was like, Champ need a better publicist and this, that, the other. I kind of think it's live that 50 Cent kind of understands that it's cooler to be, like, down with black people. And he might only be using this for marketing purposes, but...
That's all he doing.
But
50 don't care either way.
But I like that he's smart enough to use it for marketing purposes.
Yes. That's what 50 has built an entire career off that. What? Come on now. 50 knows when, where, and how. All of that. How to do all of that. That's what he does. I mean, come on now. 50's smart, man. And then 50 can afford to burn all his Gucci stuff and still have Buku clothes.
You got all of the same feelings I have about it. I think it's just a finesse. That's all it is. It's just like and it's a little bit of what both of y'all saying, because I think 50 just know how to play the game. Like that man know how to play the game. It's way more live to be down with the brown, and and it's also like I'm getting fame for this. Like I'm getting followers. I'm getting clout for this.
Clout chasing.
For just doing this, and it's not gonna hurt me because I can afford to buy a $300 Gucci shirt again.
Yeah.
And then too, who says that wasn't Gucci from 10 years ago? That he ain't got rid of in one of the houses he never been.
He kind of stupid. He was holding a shirt on a rack and burning it, and you can't hold a rack and burn a shirt because fire goes up. Like he was about to burn the shit out of himself, but I mean, I guess he got shot 9 times.
50 Cent might be able to afford a fire that actually burns down. You don't know that shit. So don't jump to conclusions.
Hey man, his fire burns down. You're stupid.
His fire probably burns whatever way he wants it to burn.
Okay, I got you. So just speaking about blackface, I'm gonna say one more thing before we move on. Rumble sent an interesting article to me earlier this week, and it's on the Washington Post. So I'm gonna give y'all some homework to go read out there. The title of it is "Cops Used Blackface to Go Undercover in 1993. Now Police Are Apologizing," and it's a story from they use like chopped up chalk as like fake crack, and they soaked their face in black makeup. And 2 undercover narcotics officers hit the streets of Baton Rouge in a black neighborhood, and they had a whole bunch of busts. But now, 26 years later, the cops are apologizing for it. But something like that happened, like a very similar thing happened in Naples, Florida in 1990. Like people getting in blackface and then going sell dope because they feel like shit, only black people buy dope. So it's an interesting thing that we're kind of at a place right now in society where blackface is bad. If you do blackface type things, you're bad. But I think we've kind of hit this little lane of 2019 where now it's kind of like, let's go back and look at everybody's history from the last 30, 40, 50 years and see if they did anything racist, and let's pull them out. I don't know how I feel about pulling up all old shit about people like that. But I don't mind if it's giving like racists their comeuppance. I don't mind, but I don't know how I really feel about it. Just a thought. Right.
I mean,
okay, go ahead.
I just want to know how high are you if you run up on a nigga and you don't know there's paint on his face or makeup on his face? Like, come on.
No, it's dark, man. It's dark.
You got to be extremely high not to be like, man, what's wrong with your face, man? Do you know how much you gotta? If you're a white person, you know how much makeup you gotta put on your face professionally to make it look halfway white? Come on.
Well, what if he only want to look like Steph Curry though?
He just put on. He just look one shade down.
One shade down. That's all. He light skinned. All he had to do, like, they didn't say he put on blackface to make himself look like fucking Michael Blackson. He might have put on blackface to make himself look like Klay Thompson.
I thought he came through looking like me. That's what I was thinking.
They actually got pictures of it on the article, so if y'all go look, they darker skinned, but they're not like super dark.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I checked it out. Man, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I wouldn't feel bad if there was like some crack shit going on at the country club, and you know, the little Dave Chappelle dude went up in there with the news reporter.
Yeah.
Went up in there and sold some crack and got people arrested. Like if that's the assignment, you know, I mean, shit. I almost want to call them boys brave. It's racist, cool,
undercover,
but it's brave. It's
real
brave as
work.
fuck. Bro, you know how courageous to me you gotta be to go into a black neighborhood dressed like a black person and sell crack? That's crazy. I wouldn't do it.
My thing is, they could have at least got like the people who did Eddie Murphy on Coming to America and like really put on like professional makeup gun instead of like that little shit. It looked like they just put blush and like not blush, like mascara all over their face, gun foundation. Yeah.
It's so funny because it's like 93 and they dress like Eazy-E. Like I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the pictures right now. I don't feel like people in Louisiana look like that in 93. Like I kind of remember 93 a little bit. Yeah, I'm looking at it and they both are dressed like as if it's Halloween and they dress like NWA.
I think go back to what Los just said. They was out there trolling for crack fiends, dog. Crack fiends not really give it. Oh, you got crack?
That's all I care about.
Nigga, you got crack.
Okay, all right.
Give a damn.
You're right about that. So I'm actually thinking whenever I was reading it, like I missed out on this. I was thinking it was crack dealers or like drug dealers, but it's drug buyers.
They was going to try to get crack fiends. Dope fiends. That's easy to get some dope fiends. You just go outside with some dope.
You could just go outside in your police uniform with some dope and say, "What's up? I'm not going to arrest you. I'm not going to arrest you. Just here. Yeah, we found a little bit of a stash. We don't know what to do with it. Just take it. And we're not going to arrest you." Like, yeah, like, why you got to be all extra?
Yeah, that tells us a lot, man. Raj, man, look, we talking about things we usually boycott and everything. We've been boycotting the Grammys for years, man. But you know, tell us about it. I mean, I know you did some Grammy research, man. Tell us some things about the Grammys, because definitely we want to spend a couple of seconds talking about that.
So, a lot of things, I'm gonna go to Burned My Boudin. A lot of things burn my boudin about the Grammys. We actually boycott the Oscars, or like the Academy Awards.
So white.
That's the one.
I mean, but we boycott the Grammys.
Yeah, but the Grammys full of shit too. Like, I just don't understand. Like my biggest gripe with the Grammys is like, who is voting for the like, if you just show me like the panel, like I just know it's gonna be a bunch of big fat white cigar smoking dudes making decisions on.
I'm looking right now,
and it's stupid to me.
I see three of the voters. I see three of the voters. One of them is Graham Gano, one of them is Jimmy Graham, and one of them is Graham Star. So those are the three people who are. This podcast is brought to you by Graham Star. These three people are.
Hey, you know who? The first one was Alexander Graham Bell. So. Just to give you a little history.
Go ahead.
But I don't like it. So apparently, like I want to just introduce you to some things, because I've never really watched the show. Like I never watched it in its entirety. But there's a difference between Song of the Year and Record of the Year. Record of the Year and Album of the Year. All three different awards. I want to tell you what the differences are. Record of the Year is so for commercially released songs or tracks of new vocal or instrumental recordings. Tracks from a previous year's album may be entered, provided the track was not entered the previous year and provided the album did not win a Grammy to the artist, producer, recording engineer, or mixer, if other than the artist. So like it could go to like a producer or whatnot. Song of the Year is to honor artistic achievement, technical proficiency, and overall excellence in the recording industry without regard to album sales or chart position. So basically it's like arbitrary. Mm-hmm. It's like what we think, what the Grammy voters think. So like, cool. So I want to actually read some of the differences that I got. So Record of the Year is related, but it's conceptually different from Song of the Year or Album of the Year in these ways. Record of the Year is awarded for a single or for one track on an album. This award goes to the performing artist, the producer, recording engineer, and or mixer for that song. In the sense, record means a particular recorded song, not its composition or an album of songs.
Okay.
Song of the Year is also awarded for a single or individual track, but the recipient of this award is the songwriter who actually wrote the lyrics and or melodies to the song. Quote unquote, song in this context means the song as composed, not its recording. Album of the Year is awarded for a whole album. Blah, 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 blah. So without
that means Cardi B
ado,
could never win Song of the Year because she don't write shit.
That's what it seems like.
Okay.
But I thought she was up there. She wasn't. So anyway, Album of the Year. Well, I don't want to start there. I want to start with Record of the Year and Song of the Year had the same exact winner.
Who was the
This
nominee?
Is America by
Who
Childish.
were the nominees?
This. I'm sorry. Go ahead and edit this.
No,
If
you already
will.
told us who it is, so we know. But who were the nominees?
All right, so nominees were I Like It by Cardi B, Bad Bunny, and J. This is for Record of the Year. I Like It by Cardi B, Bad Bunny, and J Balvin.
Okay.
The Joke by Brandy Carlisle. God's Plan by Drake. Shallow by Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. All the Stars by Kendrick Lamar and SZA. Rockstar by Post Malone featuring 21 Savage. And The Middle by Zed, Maren Morris, and Gray. So, and then This Is America by Childish Gambino.
So
I guess, you know what, I
the
would be
winner was
interested
the
to
Power
know.
Glide by Ray Sherman.
It should have been a whole bunch of other songs. But to me, it should have been any Drake song that's on
No,
here.
I thought you would have said what you call it, Post Malone, because you
Post
like
Malone.
that album.
Mm-hmm.
I do
That's
like
what I
Post
thought.
Malone. Rockstar was a very good song. I think it should have won, but I just think Drake, I'm going to get to that. I'm going to get to the Drake part of it. I think that Rockstar should have been up there, but I think Drake should have won. But This Is America. Song of the Year, the nominees were This Is America by Childish Gambino, All the Stars by Kendrick Lamar and SZA, Booed Up by Ella Mai.
Can I ask you a question? Can
In My
I
Blood.
stop for a second?
Sure. Sure.
All of the Stars by Kendrick Lamar and SZA. How does that even go?
All the time with stars now, all the freaking stars in the sky. I don't know. It's on the
Black Panther.
It's on the Black Panther
Soundtrack.
soundtrack.
Yeah, that wasn't. I liked a few songs on that, but that wasn't one I even listened to.
If you heard it, you would know what it was, and you would understand why it's on here. It was a very mainstream song.
Okay.
So yeah, God's Plan by Drake was also here. In My Blood by Shawn Mendes. The Joke by Brandy Carlisle, which I have no idea who that is. The Middle by Zed, Maren Morris, Gray, and the Monsters and the Strangers. And then Shallow by Lady Gaga.
Okay, so
and Bradley Cooper again.
So Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, white people like that a lot from that movie, Star, or whatever it is, Star is Born. But I think I like The Middle. The Middle jam. Who made that song, The Middle?
Zed, Maren Morris, Gray,
The Middle,
and the Monsters and the Strangers.
The Middle jams. Like if you listen to it, you'll be like, oh, I know this song. Yeah, that thing jam.
I heard it.
In the middle, smack dab.
That's not how it goes. Stop it.
In the middle.
That's not the middle I heard.
In the
Well, I never heard that one.
Meet me in the middle, something like that. I can't do the melody, but it jams. When
In
I hear it, I like it.
the middle. I don't know.
But I was thinking, since I saw this and it's
Monkey
a
in the
little bit change
middle.
of
Where
pace,
she
I feel
at?
like
In the middle. Moni in the middle. In the middle. Moni in the middle. Where she at? In the middle.
Hey.
No? That wasn't it?
Booed Up by Ella Mai to me should have won.
Booed Up. But is that the
Wow.
one? Was that the song of the year?
This is Song of the Year.
I don't know if that was a better written song, quote unquote, than God's Plan.
I mean,
That's what it's
God's
about, right?
Plan is
Wasn't
the
it about
obvious choice
lyrics
to me.
And how to, like, isn't that what Song of the Year was? Didn't you just say that?
The whole structure,
Yeah.
was right?
Technical proficiency, overall excellence. I feel like, I feel like for sure. But since for some reason we're not giving Drake any awards, we'll go ahead and give it to somebody else.
This is America.
Not
Don't catch you tripping
childish,
up.
not childish.
Don't
Gambino.
catch you slipping up.
They did it because his mama half white. They're trying to go towards the black. They're trying to give us a bone.
I feel like if there was like a video of the year or something like that, then yeah, sure, give it to This Is America. It was kind of wild. Give it to that one. But like that song was not great at all to me.
Well, we actually piggybacked that to our most listens of 2018 when we named the podcast This Is America. And we got a whole bunch of listens because people was going to SoundCloud thinking it was about to listen to This Is America. But we also had a podcast called In My Feelings. And if I'm not mistaken, In My Feelings might have had more than This Is America. It's interesting. So maybe Drake should have won. Should have beat Childish Gambino. How about the album of the year? And don't tell us who won. Tell us who the nominees were.
Okay, album of the year. I'm gonna go random so you don't have an idea who won. So Scorpion by Drake.
So that means I know it ain't the first or the last one. Go ahead.
Scorpion by Drake. By the Way, I Forgive You by Brandi Carlile. Invasion of Privacy by Cardi B. Golden Hour by Casey Musgraves. Her, self-entitled album, Her. Beer Bongs and Bentleys by Post Malone. Dirty Computer by Janelle Monáe. And Black Panther, the album, music from and inspired by.
Yeah, I don't have a clue who won that. Well, who should have won it?
Right?
I guess.
Who should have won?
I guess. I don't know, man. None of those albums really just jumped out to me like they
Her
were the
won
best
that one,
album
right?
of last year.
I think Her won.
I don't know who won.
Her.
Golden Hour by Casey Musgraves won.
Oh. I didn't know what it is.
I've never clicked on so I have just the generic top albums or generic top songs. I click on it daily on Apple Music, and I have never seen any of her songs.
Did you say
albums.
It was called Golden Showers by R. Kelly and Donald Trump? Is that who?
What is wrong? What is wrong with you?
Golden Hours.
Funny shit.
No, I've never heard of that. No.
So apparently, I asked around who is Casey Musgraves. Listened to a couple of songs. It's country.
Oh, okay.
I don't like it. I don't like the fact that one.
I don't like it.
Rap. Let's get to the fact. Let's get to the rap because I just think it's so funny that like this demographic of person that votes for the Grammys actually like votes for rap specifically. So best rap performance. I'll give you the nominees. Nice for What by Drake. Be Careful by Cardi B. Bubbling by Anderson .Paak. King's Dead by Kendrick Lamar, J-Rock, Future, James Blake. Or Sicko Mode from Travis Scott, Drake, Big Hawk, and Sway Lee. Best rap performance.
That one was a tie. I remember seeing that online.
Okay.
And J-Rock and them won half of it. I don't remember who the other half was, but
Kendrick Lamar and Anderson .Paak. So King's Dead from Kendrick Lamar and then Bubbling from Anderson .Paak. I've never heard Bubbling.
Yeah. I know who Anderson .Paak is, but I've never heard that song.
Me neither.
So that means it's two LA artists.
Don't win
that
song.
means two LA artists, basically West Coast artists, won that.
Right.
Yeah, that seems a little.
And every other song that didn't win should have won to me.
So
Nice for What? Be
What?
Careful and Sicko Mode should have won.
What?
One of those.
Yeah, Be Careful was big, but it was a little trashy. And I don't know if they would give him the award for a song that's like kind of trashy. Suck his dick, lick it. But you know how the lyrics go. Every time it'd be making me want to strangle women when I hear that song. But if I did what you did, eat his ass, suck his dick, like hold up, dog, hold up. I will strangle you just for listening to this song around me. But but that Drake was a better song. Period.
All right. Best rap sung performance. Like I Do by Christina Aguilera featuring Gold Link. How? All right. So anyway, Pretty Little Fears by 6 Lack featuring J. Cole. All the Stars by Kendrick Lamar and SZA. Rockstar by Post Malone featuring 21 Savage. Or This Is America by Childish Gambino.
Yeah, shit, I don't know. I feel like
This Is America by Childish Gambino.
I feel like white people was involved in that I never even heard of. Christina Aguilera doing rap songs, and who else was the other white person you just said?
Post Malone.
Yeah, I guess we can't have nothing.
But Childish Gambino won. That's our token guy. That's who they want us to like.
That's who they want us
That's the safe pick, huh?
Best rap song. Lucky You by Eminem. Sicko Mode by Travis Scott, Drake, Big Hawk, and Sway Lee. Win by J-Rock. King's Dead by Kendrick Lamar. Or God's Plan by Drake.
Yeah, God's Plan.
God's Plan won. Thank God.
Because it was God's plan.
It was his plan.
It was his plan.
It was his plan the whole time.
It was his plan to win Best Rap Song. Best Rap Album. Daytona by Pusha T.
No.
Swimming by Mac Miller.
No.
Victory Lap by Nipsey Hussle.
No.
I should have won.
Invasion of Privacy by Cardi B. Or Astro World by Travis Scott.
Okay, so if
Cardi B
those are
won
your
that one.
nominees, then the answer is Cardi B, and Cardi B should have won that. Because
And my question is, where is Scorpion?
why is Drake not in that? Yeah, that's a very freaking good question. And where is Ray Sherman's album?
That's your
I'm
shit.
cool on that.
Where is Beer Bongs and Bentleys?
Yeah,
Nah, cool.
right.
Who listens
if it
to
was,
Nipsey
if it was like
Hussle?
album of the year, why couldn't it be rap album of the year?
I don't know.
Yeah, that don't
I don't
make
know
a
because
lot of
Casey,
sense.
because we want a country song to win.
That don't make a lot of
So
sense.
I just did some. What made me the moral of the story? What made me so mad about this was that I just feel like Drake is in my opinion, in my life, Drake. I feel like there's some kids that don't understand the magnitude of Michael Jordan, and so they're like LeBron James, maybe Kobe, that's the greatest of all time to them. To me, in my opinion, just as far as an overall musician, Drake is the greatest of all time in my book. Like for me growing up, I like Drake a lot. That man puts out very good music for me. And to know that Drake only has 4 awards out of 42 nominations pisses me off. Burns my boudin.
It should. As it should. As it should burn all of our boudin.
I'll give you the songs. I'll actually give you the 4 that won. So best rap album was Take Care. That won in 2013. Hotline Bling won for best rap sung performance and best rap song. And then God's Plan recently won for best rap song. So all of the good songs that Drake done put out for us, and only 4 of them get recognition.
So you know what's whack about that?
Albums that Drake put out for us.
What's whack about it is that Kendrick Lamar probably got 14 of them or some crazy shit like that.
Right.
That's whack.
Right.
Yeah, that's whack.
It's opinion based.
It is.
Opinion based.
It is.
So you really can't. You know what I mean? It's not like a set thing where they go by certain standards. It's just a bunch of people in the room.
Dude,
saying, I feel like this.
Los, but don't it seem regional, Los? Like Travis Scott's from Houston, but he's dating a Kardashian and he lives in LA. Then you're talking about Nipsey Hussle. You're talking about Post Malone. You're talking about Kendrick
Nipsey
Lamar.
Hussle album was a good album.
But I know, but
like
these are all like West Coast. I'm surprised the game's not nominated for shit. Like
for his mixtape.
Like, I mean, honestly, if we're talking about Map, I mean, 21 Savage was out there with Amber Rose for these last, and he's from the far East Coast because he's from UK. But it's like, like really, honestly, just kind of thinking about where rap currently is, I feel like that's not very representative of where rap is. It
should be more down south people win.
Or even more young people like Kodak Black. I don't know, like something.
You know how they got, there's certain
J. Cole, fuck.
There's certain people, and I feel like Childish Gambino is one, and just as far as black people go, there's Childish Gambino and there's Kendrick Lamar. I feel like if those two drop albums, they're gonna, like, it's gonna win best rap album, no matter how good or bad.
So what J. Cole at?
And then on, J. Cole's not there. Like he's not there. Like he's J. Cole done kind of like went underground for us. Like J. Cole doing his own thing. He not really worried about fame no more, so it seems. He just making shit. He just doing his thing. He living his best life. I feel like Drake actually putting in work for us, giving us stuff that people dance to on Instagram and really like kill. Like, I don't know. Like, I just don't understand why Drake don't get the love that he deserves.
So why Dreams and Nightmares and the Carter 5 wasn't on album of the year? I mean, I'm just being like, I'm just spitballing stuff, and I'm not even looking at a computer. I'm just kind of thinking about 2018. If we're talking about
the 5-year album that came
if you're gonna even have a category for rap, then why isn't the hottest rap shit on it?
I
what
don't
year
think Post
did
Malone should
not
even
Dreams
be
and
in there
Nightmares?
to me.
You mean championships? what year the championships come out because it's actually based on the prior year.
I thought 2018.
So I don't know. They both came out towards the end of 2018. I don't know what the cutoff date is.
Okay.
I would imagine that one of those albums, championships at least, should be on one of those lists.
But I think too, you have to submit your stuff, don't you?
I don't know. Come on, man. Don't act like them boys just like special ed that nobody did submitting their shit to the Grammys.
No, maybe they almost. Maybe you gotta go in and actually like have an application or something. Maybe they didn't want to fill out the application.
So I don't want y'all to choose nominate God's Plan. I want Nice for what? I actually want Emotionless. I want y'all to check out Emotionless.
I thought you were gonna do 8 out of 10.
Emotionless. I want y'all to talk that song of Addae dying.
Yeah. I want it. Actually, it's your birthday. Whose birthday? It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
Well, gotta submit. Boy, I ain't submitted.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know how it works. I'm just talking. I don't know.
I think they said the cutoff date. I'm looking at it right now. The cutoff date is in. No, it used to be in February, but now it's in May. So cue up that music for Nothin NICE to say.
Nothing nice to say. I don't say anything at all.
If you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all.
Nothing nice to say, but Aldo NICE.
Ain't nothing nice.
Yeah. All right, so we just talked about the Grammys or whatever, and it got me to thinking. You know who didn't win a Grammy? Ciara. And I'm not here to talk down on Ciara and her awesome hubby, Russell Wilson, but I do want to address the story that's been going around on social media. The Black Billboard reported that Russell Wilson purchased Ciara's masters and gave them to her as a Christmas gift so that she could start her own label. And that now she owns 100% of her music catalog thanks to her husband. I saw this story and I thought that it was kind of cool. For as cornball that I think that Russell Wilson is, especially after that In My Feelings challenge dance, I think it's dope to empower your significant other and help them to reach their career goals. But then I saw the hot takes on social media. I'm honestly getting tired of every person having an opinion on every story that ever comes out. Man, I think the worst part of the internet is having to see everybody think of something provocative to say online about every story. The most frequent take that I saw about this story was one by this chick that I went to college with who calls herself Miss Black Hollywood. She said, listen, I hear people around here calling Russell a lame when he should be an example for other men. That's cute. I mean, I won't say that Russell doesn't look like a good husband to his second wife by taking care of other niggas' kids. And I respect the opinion of single only women who think that they know what it means to be a good man or how men should be. I'm sure we should all aspire to live up to their standards. But my real thought is, can't Russell Wilson be a good dude and be lame as fuck at the same time? There's nothing about Russell Wilson that seems cool or fly or anything that me or my friends would try to emulate stylistically. But at the same time, I won't hate on his gift to his wife and trying to put her in a good position. Wait, what? Shit, I'm reading a story right now on Complex that says that Russ never purchased any masters for Ciara for Christmas or any other time. And that this story that everyone is using as a litmus test for how a man should be a good man is completely fabricated. Well, I'll be damned. I guess if you do good, if you're a good man and do cornball shit, you get credit for doing nice stuff. Nice, sensitive shit that you never even actually do. And subsequently, I don't have nothing nice to say about people who don't check the validity of their stories before posting their thoughts on social media. So I won't say nothing at all.
Hey, you definitely can be a good dude and be lying.
I mean, I think it's a prerequisite for being a good dude.
I like to think we're good dudes. We're just not lame.
Yeah.
I'm harping on the whole fake news, I guess is what you would call it. Yeah. The other day, my homeboy was like, I was telling him about Post Malone. You know I like Post Malone. I was telling him about Post Malone, and I was like, he was like, I don't like him. I was like, you don't like that song, White Iverson? He was like, man, he actually, he got sued. Iverson actually won a lawsuit against him for $6 million. And I was like, that is not true. I was like, I saw a video of them boys like listening to the song together, and he was like riding him, like, oh, Iverson, man, check this out, this shit's fire, huh? And
I'm saucing.
He was like, I'm gonna pull it up for you, and he pulled it up. He put Iverson, Post Malone lawsuit, and the first thing that came up was from a website. And the name of the the name of the website was like guzzlers.com. He said, bro, it's a porn website.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Not real life.
I know what you're talking about. I read a story that Penny Hardaway is suing that dude who had that song, I'm Penny Hardaway. And he also suing DJ Hardaway from Denver for using Hardaway.
This podcast brought to you by what his name? This podcast brought to you by DJ Hardaway.
DJ Hardaway, because I like DJ Hardaway, man.
He showed love.
Yeah.
He showed mad love. Shout out to him, man.
Yeah, you right on with that. And I think he's suing Tim Hardaway Jr. So shout out, man. One time for
and Glenn Robinson III because I get them mixed up. So
and Robert Griffin III and CP3. That's why I get them all mixed up.
And Wade Baldwin IV because they trying to one up him or something like that. They said.
And the 5 heartbeats. Okay, listen. And we could go on with this all day if you want.
Yeah, and SEAL Team 6.
and what is it? The Last Dragon, 7 Heaven. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but go ahead. Shout out to Just Devon and his brother Carlton Banks, AANAX3X's Carlton Banks. They just dropped the YouTube/IG joint. In my humble opinion, 8 episodes going to be coming out. I think 8, maybe 10 episodes over the next few weeks. So it's a YouTube show. Y'all check that out. We had Just Devon on a whole bunch of times on the podcast. So him and it's going to be all about Houston stuff. They interviewing a lot of Houston, like mostly Houston musicians. He said he wants to do all things Houston. So yeah, they need to do more stuff than just musicians. You know, find out, put your finger on the pulse of some other things in Houston. But I think that's part of where the growth of what they're doing is going. But it's gonna be a cool little look. So make sure y'all check that out. I was in there for a couple of recordings and actually watched them recorded a few times. So it's a pretty cool look. So it's called In My Humble Opinion. Look up that on YouTube and everything, man. Like I said, we support who support us. There's another podcast that it's going to be out by the time this podcast comes out. So when y'all listen to this one, I should have another one that dropped a little earlier this week. I did another Nothin NICE to Say interview with my man Moose Harris. So y'all check that out, and he's got all his contact information on there. So make sure y'all listen to his radio show on Tuesday night. Pump it or dump it, whatever it is. See what it is. But Best Friend Weekend Phase 2.22. Next weekend. I don't care where you at. If you anywhere in driving distance, come to Houston. We're gonna turn up a little bit, man. We gotta have a couple of events. We'll be able to tell y'all a little bit more specifically, but make sure you listen to check out our Best Friend Weekend pages on Facebook and on Insta and on Twitter. And we're gonna update y'all on what events we're gonna be doing, where we're gonna be. We're gonna probably try to have a pop-up shop where we selling some stuff, get off some of this this fall and collection of Best Friend Weekend merch, try to get the rest of that off before we bring in the new spring stuff. So we might have some discounts, some partying, some hanging out, some recording, some video recordings. We're going to try to put a lot of content together. Rog Smuve is going to be in the H-Town area. So, man, be on the lookout for that. Rog!
Man, hold up.
Man, hold up.
Let me get your H-Town impression. Rog, you gotta indoctrinate yourself. How you going to sound when them fools say fool Rog? That's what
I'm gonna say. Man, it's over. Man, I thought I told you. Hold on. How the song go?
Motorola, Southside taking over.
Boo boo shirt.
Fat lady gonna sing the opera. It's over.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I would expect you to say, I might find me in the expedition with a sign on the back that say, "Let's go fishing." That no, none of that.
Man, I'm gonna say a whole bunch. I'm gonna find some lyrics. I'm coming through with it, but I'm gonna be there.
You see, you're wrong already. You're not coming through. You're coming down. Hold up.
You coming down. Candy paint stain the freeway, man.
Hold up.
Have that syrup ready for me, man.
Hold up.
Syrup and Hennessy or something like that.
Hold up.
So I don't know, whatever y'all drink out there. That's what I want to drink.
Man, hold up, folks.
Some Texas crawfish.
Yeah, crawfish.
What up, baby?
That's what they're gonna make you eat.
You ain't lying.
Man,
with
fool.
buku juice.
It's fitting to go down next weekend. You ever know what I'm talking about? Say, fool.
Say, bro. Say, bro, man. About to go down, man. About to go stop at my tea lady house real quick, man. Then we gonna We gonna go there by my homeboy house.
We're gonna pick you up from Hobby, then we're gonna go back to the highs. You heard me?
Then we gonna start sipping, man. We gonna sip.
Boys gonna pull up. Boys gonna pull up.
Man. We just gonna be sipping on the way all day, man. We gonna be sipping.
We gonna be on the whiz. Then we gonna sheed.
Man.
Go up to that north. You
Get
heard
that
me?
16. Go to that side.
Man, hold up, folks. I think
Man,
the rodeo out here this weekend too.
Man, that thing gonna be. Man, it's gonna go to iron, man. For real, bro. Man.
Let y'all boys keep going.
Yeah, I mean,
y'all boys wild.
you know-
Pastor Lowe's supposed to be there too, I believe.
Is Pastor Lowe's
Sunday
gonna be
service.
You know Pastor Los will be in the building. I need everybody to bring their ties. We got parts to throw, hats to sell, merch to move.
So yeah, part of our weekend is going to be we're gonna do some Friday merch selling. We're gonna do a little bit of Saturday recording. Sunday we're gonna have a church service at Greater St. Louis. And
everybody come on down. It's bring friends and family day. Yes. No white girls allowed. Unless you got a black man. You don't have a black husband, you can't come in.
Because you're not fishing in my congregation.
Not my congregation. Look here, if you got them light-skinned babies, we doing a paper bag test at the door. You gotta be darker than a paper bag. We're not doing that extra light-skinned stuff this Sunday.
Y'all stupid, man. Hey, look, check it out, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We will see y'all next week. It's going down. You hear me?
Ba, ba, ba.